Inshallah, we can start so we can inshallah finish on time. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inshallah, our today's topic of analysis of the surah is Suratul. In some of the Musa, it's called Suratul Masad. Okay, inshallah, today we will see, and I will show you inshallah something which I am expecting from you inshallah to have a look and then give me your feedback, because now instead of giving you the fish, inshallah, I want you to learn that how to catch the fish. Okay, so for this surah inshallah I will show you, and I will send inshallah this link after the class. On this link you can find grammatical analysis of all surahs. I will tell you and we'll see inshallah can we understand this now. Obviously there will be few things which we are still might not be able to understand, and no problem, inshallah we'll learn them eventually. But I can tell you inshallah now 60 to 70% things inshallah you will be understanding. Okay, let's inshallah begin. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab. Now, tabbat. First of all, the actual word is tabba. This is the actual word tabba. Tabba is the starting point of the fail, and same source which I have shared with you. Here is the conjugation of tabba. As you can see on the screen, tabba, yatibbu, tibba. Tabba is the Madi form, yatibbu is the Mudari form, tibba is the Amr form. And it means to perish. To perish, okay? P-E-R-I-S-H, perish, to perish, okay? To basically to be destroyed. This is the meaning of this term. Now, let's look at that how he analyzed this one. If tabba is the starting point, tabba, tabba, tabbu, tabbat. You see, tabbat is number 4 in the chart. Tabbat, she. So if it means to perish, tabbat means she perished. At this stage, tabbat means she perished. But because tabbat is number 4 in the chart, it can have an outside file. And that is the case here. Yada. This word is actually yadani. Okay, yadani. Yadani mean two hands. But because yadani and abi, please pay attention, yadani and abi are in a link of mudaf ilay, because hands of abi, hands of abi, and whenever you say of, it means it's a mudaf ilay. And because yadani was to play the role of mudaf, and we know that mudaf has to be light and must not have alif lam, that is the reason that yadani has become yada, and abi is mudaf ilay. But then abi is connected with the lahaba. Lahaba mean actually in literally it means something else, but here in this case, because lahab means flame, okay, lahab means flame, but here we know that it is a proper name of one of the kuffar. Okay, this was his kunya. He was called as Abu Lahab. And this Abu, by the way, has become Abi. Why? Because it has gone into jar status. Abu is the rafa status. Abi is the jar status. That's why, because it is playing the role of mudaf ilay. Now please pay attention. Yada is mudaf, abi is mudaf ilay, but abi and lahab are again mudaf ilay. Father of flame. Literally mean father of flame. Abi Lahab, father of flame. And that is the reason Lahab bin is in jar status, because it is playing the role of mudaf ilay. Now please pay attention. As I said before, it was actually yadani, and we all know that yadani is rafa, and we have discussed the principle in Jumlatul Failiya. If you get an ism in rafa status, it will play the role of file, outside file or outside doer, which means the she, built-in she will be cancelled, and yada, two hands, yada will become the outside file. But because yada is connected with abi is connected with lahab, so we can put all the three words in one bucket of outside file. Two hands of abi lahab, two hands of abi lahab. So tabbat means she perished, she is cancelled. Two hands of abi lahab perished, two hands of abi lahab perished. This wow, harf ataf, conjunction. Tabba, tabba, I just mentioned, tabba is number 1 in the chart. He perished. Basically, two hands of abi lahab perished and he perished as well. Now, look at this thing. This is our main, inshallah, adventure today. You see, tabbat, it said it is fail madi, mabni al fatha. Mabni mean containing or ending. Ala al fatha, ending on fatha. Why? Because I just mentioned that tabbat, actual word is tabba, and you can see tabba is ending with the fatha. It says tabbat fail madi mabni al fatha. Why? Because you always identify the fail with the first cell, and because first cell is tabba, so that's why it is fail madi and it is containing at the end fatha. Atta ta'ut tanis. This ta, please pay attention. This ta, tabbat, this ta is ta of tanis. Tanis means femininity, ta of being feminine. This last part, la mahalla laha min al-i'rab, don't worry at this stage, just stick up to here. Okay, so tabbat is fail madi, mabni al fatha, and this ta is for tanis. Yada, yada is file, it is marfu bil alif li annahu musanna. Please pay attention. Musanna means two. Okay, please pay attention. When we say muslimani, ani, this alif, extra alif, he says that this alif is telling us li'annahu, li'anna, by the way, li'anna is your inna family, li'anna and li'anna, okay? And who is the ism of li'anna, okay? Just a side note. So li'annahu, because it is musanna, two in number. He says that yada, as I just mentioned, yada is file and it is in rafa status, and this alif bil alif, this alif is because it is two in number, wahuwa, and it is mudafun, and it is playing the role of yada is in the role of mudaf. Abi, mudaf ilay, majroor, okay, and this next part, this part, don't worry yet, inshallah it will come. This much mudaf ilay, abi is mudaf ilay, it is majroor, and this ya is the sign because actual word was abu. Abu has become abi, majroor, wahuwa mudafun. I just mentioned before that this is mudaf, this is playing two roles. For this one, mudaf ilay, and for the next one, mudaf. Okay, lahabin, mudaf ilay, majroor, wa alamatul jarri tanween al kasra. Okay, it says that lahabin, this lahabin is majroor, and the sign of its majroor is it has kasra tanween, and we know that kasra is a sign of majroor. Okay, wow, wow harfun atfin mabni alal fatha. Okay, because we say wa, wa, mabni al fatha. Tabba, tabba fail madi, mabni al fatha, and file damirun, damir mean pronoun, mustatar, hidden, takdiruhu, its estimation. Please pay attention. Takdiruhu, the estimation of this damir is huwa. One more time. Al file, obviously tabba is fail. Okay, tabba is fail. Where is the file? Al file, damirun, pronoun, mustatar, which is hidden. Takdiruhu, its estimation is huwa, which means that inside of tabba we have the huwa as the file. And translation was, two hands of Abi Lahab perished and he perished as well. I take a pause here. Please ask me any question, especially about this thing. The reason I am introducing this one, inshallah, after 2, 3, 4 lessons, this will be a treasure for all of you, inshallah. Please ask me questions.
Yada means two hands, yes?
Yes, yes. Why, brother Faisal? Actual word was,
yes,
look, yadun, yadun, yadan, yadin, yadani, yadaini, yadaini, yaduna, yadina, yadina. But because yada is used as mudaf, so noon is removed to make it light.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I think this you may not have mentioned this. Tabbat, the feminine, the here version of tabba is used here, and the Allah Ta'ala tabba is the huwa version, and tabbat is used here because of yada, because of the two hands being the body parts. Is that right?
MashaAllah, Brother Abdul Bari, may Allah give you barakah. It's a very good reminder for me. Yes, I forgot to mention this. Jazakallah khair. You gave me opportunity to remind this. Yes, brother, he's right. Because, brother, please pay attention. We have learned that those body parts which exist in pair, they are treated as feminine. For this reason, instead of using tabba, we use tabbat. Why? Because we're going to use yada as the file. And please pay attention, everybody. File and fail must match in terms of their gender. And because yada is considered as feminine, that's why we use the feminine form.
Jazakallah khair.
Okay, inshallah, next ayah. Ma, we know that we know two types of ma. One is we know ma of negation, and one ma we know ma of mausula. Okay, now I have already said this thing, that there is no sign just by looking that which ma is it. You will need to translate it with the help of vocabulary, only then we can know. Now ma, this ma in this case is ma of negation. Why? Ma aghna. By the way, aghna is a fail, and let me show you all the forms of aghna. As you can see on the screen, actual word is ghanna, yughanni, and then ghanna without the ya. Now you may be thinking, sorry, ghan, not ghanna, ghan. You may be thinking that what happened to this ya? You remember we discussed this point, inshallah, and one day we'll get to that stage, that those verbs which have alif, waw, and ya, these three are called huruf illat. Alif, waw, and ya. Those verbs which contain any of these letters, they are considered specially, and it's not too complicated. I just want to leave it, inshallah, for its own time for now, because you can see that this has ya inside of it. That's why it has a special treatment. But the actual verb is ghanna, yughanni, ghan. These are three forms. These are the three forms of this verb, and it means to benefit. It means to benefit something. Now, let's go back to the surah. Ma aghna. Now, aghna is number 1 in the chart, in the Madi chart, by the way. Why? Don't be confused because of alif in the start. Because we know that number 13 of Mudare also has alif, but Mudare has always Dhamma inside of it at the end. And this has no Dhamma. So this is not that alif. This is not that alif, okay? So this aghna is Madi and number 1 in the Madi chart. Clear? Now, ma aghna. Not aghna mean he.
Sorry. Could you please repeat that bit, that alif bit, please? Sorry,
Okay. Okay, brother, like I said before, that the actual word, the 3 letters word is ghanna. Okay, but inshallah we'll see this in our advanced classes. When we add this alif with fatha in the start, it means that if it was without alif, it means to benefit someone else. Okay, because in this verse Allah is going to tell us that his mal and his kasab did not benefit him. Him means Abu Lahab. That's why this alif is added in the start. The actual fail is, as we see here, that's the actual fail. Ghanna, you ghanni, and then ghanna. Okay, this alif is part of the structure. This alif is part of, or you can call it hamza, because alif mean without haraka. When you put any haraka on the alif, it becomes hamza, which means this is hamza. Okay, this hamza is called part of the structure. There are words which are part of the word, and they are words which are part of the structure. This, as we see that alif sin ta. Last time we discussed alif sin ta. For example, actual word is ghafara. We make it istaghfara. What did we do? We add alif, sin, and ta in the start, which you can add with many of us. For example, we say istikhara, alif, sin, ta, istikhara. Okay, istighasa, to seek help. Isti'ana. So alif, sin, ta is called structure, not part of the word. Likewise, this alif added in the start is called alif or hamza of structure, which we have not learned yet. Inshallah, we will learn it. Actual word is ghain, noon, and ya.
Okay.
So Abdul Bari, clear this one, inshallah?
Yes, alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Okay. So ma aghna, I said aghna is number 1 in the Madi chart. Ma aghna. Aghna means he benefited. Because number 1 in the chart, he benefited. Let's see, because it is number 1 in the chart, you might get an outside file. Let's see what we have. Anhu. Anhu. An is a preposition. And who will be in jar status. Why? Because of preposition. And jar majroor. Anhu is a jar majroor phrase. And the label for anhu will be mutalliq bil fail. Which fail? This aghna. Because aghna is a fail. And anhu is the mutalliq bil fail. Okay, maluhu. There are 2 words, mal and hu. Please pay attention. I have repeated this thing. Please pay attention. Whenever pronoun is attached with ism, it is always mudaf ilay. Malu is ism. Hu is the attached pronoun. Maluhu, his mal, his wealth. So maluhu together is a mudaf ilay. Now, malu is a ism. What status? Rafa status. And we know this point. In Jumlatul Failiyah, whenever you get ism in Rafa status, that ism becomes the file. Okay. So aghna has a built-in he. That he will be cancelled. Now you will say his mal did not benefit him. His mal, maluhu, his mal, aghna benefited anhu, to him or about him. You can say to him. His mal did not benefit him. His mal did not benefit to him. Wow and ma kasaba. Now this ma is ma of Mausula, because whatever he did, you cannot say that whatever he did not do, because kasaba means to do something. So Allah is saying, and by the way, this wow is harf ataf, ma is ism mausul, and kasaba is the sila. But you can see kasaba, it is fail madi. And inside of kasaba, you have the he or huwa as the file. Okay, so he earned. Kasab means to earn something. To earn something. That is the reason that our sustenance, our rizq is called kasab, because that is what we earn. Our amal are called kasab because we earn them. Now, ma is a mausul, kasaba, he earned. Complete jumla failure is playing the role of sila. Ma is the ism mausul, kasaba is the sila. Ma kasaba together is a jumla mausula. Now the question comes, what this jumla is doing here? Please pay attention. This wow, we call wow of connecting. This wow is connecting this sentence with this sentence. Now Allah is saying his mal did not benefit him, and whatever he earned in the brackets did not benefit him. Basically, ma kasaba, what he earned and he benefited him is employed here. One more time, his mal did not benefit to him, and whatever he earned, then in the bracket did not benefit him.
So over here, Jumla Mausula is as a file.
Sorry?
Jumla Mausula over here is as a file.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I like this, MashaAllah. Excellent point. Very good point. You are right that this complete Jumla, because this wow is connecting this thing with this thing, which means whatever role this thing played, this thing will play the same role, because this thing has played the role of file. So this thing, even though it's a complete Jumla Mausula, but it will also play the role which this word has played. You are right, brother. On its own, it's a complete Jumla. But when a complete Jumla is playing the role of file, and because file is always in what status? Rafa status. You can say Jumlatul Mausula fi mahalli Rafa. Why? Because it is playing the role of Rafa. Now let's see this one from here. The same thing. Ma harfun nafi. Nafi means negation. Mabni ala sukun, because ma and then alif has no haraka. Mabni ala sukun. Aghna fail madi. Mabni ala fatha. This fatha. And this thing is not our topic yet. Okay. Aghna fail madi. Mabni ala fatha. Okay. Then anhu. An harfun jar. Mabni ala sukun. Why? Because noon has sukun. Al-ha, this ha. Anhu, this ha. Al-ha, damir. Damir mean pronoun. Muttasil mean attach. Mabni ala dhamma. As you can see, who has dhamma. Okay. And it is fi mahalli jar. Why? Because please pay attention. In this case, sorry. I write this one. So al-ha is damir. Muttasil mabni ala dhamma fi mahalli jar bi harfil jar. He said that this who is playing the role of jar. majroor. Why? Because an is the preposition, and that's why who is in jar status. Okay. Maluhu. Malu is the file. Rafa marfu or rafa status. Alamatul rafa, the sign of rafa, ad-damma. Sign of the rafa is this damma. Malu, damma. Wahuwa mudafun, and it is mudaf. Al-ha, this ha. Damir muttasil, attached pronoun. Mabni ala damma, fi mahalli jar. I said before that this malu is the mudaf and who is the mudaf ilay, and because mudaf ilay is always in jar status, that's why he says that this damir is in the place of jar. Okay. Wow, harfun ataf mabni alal fatha. Wow has fatha. Ma is a mausul mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafa ism ma'tuf ala maluhu. Please pay attention from here. It says that ma is a mausul mabni ala sukun, ma alif has sukun, and then fi mahalli rafa, it is playing the role of rafa. Why? Because we discussed this already, that this one maluhu and then ma kasaba, both of them are playing the role of outside file. That's why he said that this ma, because ma is playing that role which maluhu has played, and it says that ha file malu file marfu alamatur rafa, the sign of rafa is damma. Huwa mudaf. Sorry, I went up this one. Harfun ataf, wow is harf ataf, ma is the ism mausul mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafa. Why? Because we discussed already that ma kasaba is playing the role of outside file, and it is ism ma'tuf ala maluhu. He said this ma is ma'tuf, mean connected with who? With maluhu. Because this ma, let me show you here, this wow is connecting this part with maluhu part. Please pay attention. This wow is connecting this ma thing, ma kasaba, this thing with maluhu. This is what he says here, that ma is a mausul mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafa, and this ism ma is ma'tuf. This ma is ma'tuf. Why? Ala maluhu. It is connected with the maluhu. That is what he said in this portion. And let me say one thing, please listen this point very carefully. Today I introduced this thing on purpose. Okay, you will see that, for example, today there are many things coming for the first time. Let me give you this assurance. After 3 surahs, bi'iznillahi ta'ala, you will be reading all of this by yourself, inshallah. And this is my goal, inshallah, to take you to that level where you can approach to the books of, because this is one of the very famous book of I'rab, inshallah. This link, inshallah, will be given, inshallah, in today's class. I will put this in the group, and this can give you the I'rab of every surah, inshallah. So now let's move on. Next ayah. So sayasla, please pay attention. Yasla and seen is connected. Why? Because, please pay attention, we discussed that fail mudare covers present and future. One more time, fail mudare covers both present and future. If you want to restrict the mudare just to give the meaning of future alone, there are 2 ways. You can use this seen in the start, or you can use sofa. You can say sofa yasla or sayasla. This seen or sofa, just one second. Okay, so this scene or sofa, its only job is that this mudare should only give the meaning of future. Now, yasla is mudare number 1 in the chart. Let me show you this yasla. As you can see on the screen, that is salah, yasli, and isl. Salah, madi, yasli, and then isl. Now, this is the original letters. Okay, now we see this one. Yasla, sa, yasla, yasla. Yasla mean to burn. Okay, to burn. Yasla, he burns. Sa yasla, he will burn. Now this scene is only going to give the meaning of future. Sa yasla, he will burn. Naran, please pay attention. Naran is a ism in nasab status, and we know that whenever you get ism in nasab status, that ism plays the role of maf'ul. He will
Brother
burn
Imtiaz?
on naran, on fire. Zata, this zata is coming for the first time. Please pay attention. This word zata, it comes as the sifa of the word which came before it. It itself has no meanings, but it takes another word to receive the meaning. One more time. Zata will come as the sifa of this word. Naran. Zata itself has no meaning. Zata needs another word after it, and this word produces the meaning. Lahab means flame. Zata lahab, naran, a fire. Zata lahabin, a fire that has intense flame. Naran, fire, and the sift of naran, zata lahabin. And by the way, this zata behaves in the same way as mudaf behaves. Zata itself plays the role of mudaf. You can call it special mudaf if you like. And lahabin is in the role of mudaf ilay. But this zata lahabin part is the description or adjective of naran. Now, he will burn on fire. Zata lahabin, a fire that is very intense, of a fire of flame. Okay, a fire of intense flame. Now let's look at this ayah from here. Sayasla, a scene. Harfun istiqbal. Harfu istiqbal. Istiqbal means future. That scene comes to give the meaning of future. Yasla, fail mudare, marfu, alamatul rafa, ad-damma. Okay, and this thing, by the way, this thing. Again, this thing is not our topic yet. Why? Please pay attention. Please pay attention. Why? Because you see, yasla has this ya. And we said that, inshallah, we are not discussing those verbs which have this ya. But please pay attention. Why it says marfu? We all know that fail mudare has 3 forms. Normal form is called marfu, and then mansoob, and then majzoom. Because this yasla is in its normal form, so we call it marfu. Okay, this rest of the thing, inshallah, will come on its own time. And what about the file? File of yasla, damirun, which means pronoun, mustatar, hidden, takdiruhu, its estimation is huwa. Inside yasla, we have a hidden pronoun, zamirun, mustatar, and it is huwa. Okay, naran, maf'ulun, mansoob, wa alamatun nasab, tanween al-fatha. It says that naran is maf'ul and it is in nasab status and the sign of nasab is fatha. Zata, it says naatun. Please pay attention. In the Arabic books, they called sifa as naat and mawsoof as man'ut. One more time. In the Arabic books, they called sifa as naat and mawsoof as man'ut. So naat simply means sifa. And it is in nasab status and it is alamat of nasab is this fatha and wa huwa mudafun. I said this before that zata is in the role of mudaf. Laha bin mudaf ilay, majroor, alamat means sign, alamatu jarrihi, it is sign of being jar is tanween in kasra. This one. Any question about this ayah? Sayasla naran zata lahab. Okay, now wow mean and this wow mean that this sentence and this sentence are connected. Okay, wa imra'atuhu. Imra mean his wife. Imra'atuhu mean his wife. Imra mean lady or wife. Okay, and who mean his. I said before that whenever pronoun is attached with the ism, it is always a mudaf ilayh case because imra'atun is a ism, and because we use it as mudaf, so imra'atun has become imra'atu. Why? Because mudaf is always in light status. So imra'atu, who is the attached pronoun. So imra'atu mean his wife. His wife. Hammalata. Please pay attention. Actual word is, and by the way, we all know this from our module 1. This round ta is a sign that this word is a ism. And most of the time, this round ta mean feminine ism, but not all the time, most of the time. Okay, so hammalata is a ism and it's feminine. Actual word is hammalun, mean carrier, the one who carries something, carrier. Hammalatun, female carrier. Okay, hammalata. Al-hatabi. Now alif lam is telling you that this word is a ism, and this kasra is telling you it is in jar status. And the principle, we know all of that whenever ism is in jar status, you have to look what is before it. Now hammalata is before. Is hammalata preposition? Not at all. So hammalata is mudaf, al-hatab is mudaf ilayh, and al-hatab and hatab mean firewood. Hatab mean firewood. Hammalat al-hatab, carrier of the firewood. Hammalat al-hatab mean carrier of the firewood. Wa imra'atuhu. Please pay. Allah is saying in this ayah, he will burn on fire that has a intense flame, and his wife as well. Wa imra'atuhu, and his wife as well. And who's his wife? Hammalat al-hatab. Hammalat al-hatab is the description, is the adjective used for the wife, imra'atu. Okay, hammalat al-hatab mean carrier of the firewood. Allah is describing this imra'atuhu as hammalat al-hatab, carrier of the firewood. So hammalat al-hatab is in the is playing the role of description or adjective for this one. Clear? Now let's look this one from here. Waw mean and, it's harf ataf, and imra'atu mean obviously it's matuf. Okay, and damir mustatar yusalli. Very simple terms. Let me just show you from here. Then I go back to that one. Remember, I said that this vow is linking this thing with this thing. So that's why you see the yasla part address again. Now look at this one. Vow is harf ataf, mabni ala fatha, imratu is matuf, okay? Ala damir mustatar, yusalli huwa marfoon wa alamatu rafa dammuhu wa huwa mudaf. Okay, this whole long thing is saying that this imra'atu is playing the role of mudaf, and it is in rafa status, and the sign of rafa is damma. One more time, this imra'atu is marfu, and it is linked with who? With yusalli. Sorry, yasla. This imra'atu is matuf, mean link. It is linked with who? Linked with yasla. And it is marfu. Imra'atu is marfu. And alama means sign of rafa is the damma. Okay. And it is playing the role of mudaf. And al-ha is zamir muttasil, pronoun which is attached. Mabni ala damma. It ends with the damma. And it is fi mahalli jar mudaf ilay, because this who part is the mudaf ilay part. Okay, hammalata is a ism mansoob ala zammi. Zam mean, when you basically criticize someone, when you either you admire someone or you rebuke someone. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is basically rebuking the wife of Abu Lahab, so it says that it is zam. Zam mean to rebuke someone. It is the opposite of praising someone. Okay, to praise someone, and opposite is zam, when you do the opposite. Okay, and it is in nasab status, and which is this fatha, and it is playing the role of mudaf. Al-hatabi is in the role of mudaf ilay, and is majroor, and the alamat of majroor is kasra. Any question about this ayah? Wamra'atuhu hammalat al-hatab. Okay, now let's inshallah do the last ayah. Fi is a jar, and because of fi, GD is majroor, but GD ha is an attached pronoun, and GD mean neck. GD mean this neck. Okay, fi GD ha. Fi mean in, it's a preposition, and GD ha is attached with the ism. It's a mudaf ilayke, her neck. Fi GD ha, in her neck. Fi is jar. Please pay attention. Fi is jar, GD majroor, but GD is in the role of mudaf, and ha in the role of mudaf ilay. So fi GD ha is a prepositional phrase, jar majroor phrase. Fi GD ha. Hablun. Okay, habl mean rope. Habl mean rope. Okay, and min is a jar. Masadin, because of min, it is masadin in jar status, and masad mean palm fiber. The palm tree, the fiber of the palm tree is called masadun. Okay, now let's look at the whole thing. Fi jidiha is jar majroor. Hablun, please pay attention. Hablun is playing the role of mubtada. Mim masadin is also jar majroor. You have two jar majroor and one ism in rafa status. This ism will play the role of mubtada, and these two, fi jidiha and this one, they are two jar majroor phrases. You got mubtada and you got two jar majroor phrases. Your khabar is missing. You can call them as khabar. And as you can see, that mutalliq bil khabar has come in the start to make it an emphatic sentence. Okay, now let's look at this one from here. Okay, sorry, first translate this one. Fi jidiha, in her neck, hablun, a rope, mim masadin, from the palm fiber. Allah is talking about who? About Ha. Ha means she. Who is this she? Imratuhu. About this lady, the wife of Abu Lahab. Now let's look it from here. Okay, as you can see that Fi harfun jar, mabni ala sukun. Why? Because ya has sukun. Jidi ha. Okay, jidi and ha. Jidi is majroor. Why? Because of this fi and ha. And jidi is the mudaf and ha is the attached pronoun. Mabni ala sukun fi mahalli jar. It is playing the role of jar. Why? Because it is mudaf ilay. Jar wa majroor fi mahalli rafa khabar muqaddam. Please pay attention. He said that jar majroor have come in the place of khabar. Why? Please pay attention. We all know this. There are three types of khabar. One word bucket of khabar, a complete sentence khabar, and shibhul jumla khabar. What is shibhul jumla? Jar majroor phrase and special mudaf phrase. In this case, this jar majroor phrase has come in the start to play the role of khabar. Okay?
Ustaz, salat time.
Okay, inshallah, but just inshallah 1 minute, maybe this, okay, inshallah, just give okay, inshallah, we can inshallah do it from here tomorrow. I did not see the time. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam. Sorry about that.
No worries at all. Actually, thank you for that.